Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Dark, this time the 5th episode of the first season. In the last episode, Noah. He met Elizabeth but didn't kidnap her. Instead, he gave her a pocket watch that belonged to her mother, Charlotte. I have no idea what's the connection between them, but probably we'll find out. But Yasin wasn't that fortunate. Definitely took him. It actually wasn't him, Noah, that took him, but there is someone else that works for him that is doing all the kidnappings. Also, I was wondering what happened to Eric's body. We seen it being dragged through the forest some episodes ago, but no one found it yet. Also, theory time. I have a new theory. Besides the fact that I think Mikhail is actually Mikhail. I still don't know how to pronounce his name, but you know, Jonas' father. That the stranger is actually Jonas from the future. My new theory is that Helge is the one that kidnaps. The one with the hood, the other guy with the hood. The one with the chair. Because, first of all, he knows a lot of things. He definitely knows when the kids are kidnapped. He knows about Noah, and also he has the keys to the cabin, the Doppler. Who else? I mean, probably everyone could have a key, but like, could be him, couldn't be him. That's my theory. And this episode is called Truths. So hopefully one of my question or one of my theory will be confirmed or debunked. We'll see. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this. 22 unanswered calls from Hannah. Damn, chill.
Du weißt, was mit Erik und Mikkel passiert ist? Das Gleiche ist mit Yasin passiert. Ich weiß, dass du nicht in der Praxis warst. Wenn du irgendetwas mit dem Verschwinden von Mikkel zu tun hast, oder Erik, oder Yasin, dann sag's mir jetzt. Du spinnst.
That's another no.
Deine Eltern, ja, die machen sich bestimmt Sorgen. Du musst nicht sagen, was dir passiert ist, wenn du nicht willst, aber wenn du willst, egal was es ist, du kannst es mir erzählen.
He told you. It's from the future.
Hallo?
Hallo Bartosz, mein Name ist Noah.
Woher kennen Sie meinen Namen?
Ich dachte, ihr habt jetzt bestimmt keinen Kopf zu kochen.
Mm-hmm.
Und ich dachte,
I'm sure you were so worried about that.
kannst du mich vielleicht mitnehmen? Ich bin mit dem Fahrrad da. Es regnet so. Wenn's
Ich
nicht
kann Ulrich dich mitnehmen.
I think she knows something.
Danke für das Essen. Gerne. Und wenn du was brauchst, wirklich, ruf mich an.
She recognized the perfume from his jumper or whatever it's called. In the first episode,
Hast du was von Martha gehört? Die ruft mich nicht zurück und ich weiß nicht, was sie jetzt braucht und das Ganze ist irgendwie abgefuckt. Kann ich dir vertrauen?
the search. One of my pet peeves is people playing video games in movies. They're always like this. And I only imagine the character going around in the camera. Noah?
Pfarrer der St. Christophorus-Gemeinde. Wer all die schönen Dinge erschaffen hat.
Die Welt ist durch den
Satan.
Urknall entstanden. Vor 13,8 Milliarden Jahren. Dadurch ist Raum, Zeit und Materie entstanden. Und auch die Erde.
Vielleicht ist der Urknall nichts anderes als der Schöpfungsakt Gottes.
It's so hard to believe in let's say in the Big Bang. But they have no problem believing in God.
Egal, was du jetzt brauchst, ich bin für dich da.
He needs his son back. Can you do that?
Was ich brauche.
For you to fuck off.
Ruf mich nicht an, komm nicht vorbei. Lass uns einfach in Ruhe. Okay?
Ich will kein AIDS und ich will keine Kinder. Auf keinen Fall, okay? Ey.
Ja.
Das ist kein Witz. Keine Kinder. Niemals.
Well,
Versprochen. Keine Kinder.
Kann er nicht noch eine Zeit hier im Krankenhaus bleiben? Nein, das ist leider nicht möglich. Haben Sie Kinder? Nein. Ich hatte einen Sohn, der ist kurz nach der Geburt gestorben.
oh,
Und es tut mir leid.
Weißt du, warum ich zur Polizei gegangen bin? Als damals mein Bruder verschwunden ist, haben die hier so ziemlich jeden Fehler gemacht, den man sich vorstellen kann. Ich habe mir geschworen, dass ich das alles anders mache. Dass ich das alles richtig mache. Und jetzt schau mich an. Ich bin Witz. Drück meine Frau. Mein Sohn ist verschwunden, ich kann nichts tun.
Hast du schon mal was von dem 33-Jahre-Zyklus gehört? Unsere Kalender stimmen nicht. Das Jahr ist eigentlich nicht 365 Tage lang. Wir sind sozusagen immer ein bisschen aus der Taktung. Aber alle 33 Jahre ist alles wieder genauso, wie es war.
Kennen wir uns? Nein. Aber ich kannte deinen Vater. Ist schon lange her, aber ich kann mich noch gut an ihn erinnern. Er hat mir damals das Leben gerettet. Aber das habe ich erst sehr viel später verstanden. Der Tod ist etwas Unbegreifliches. Aber man kann sich mit ihm versöhnen. Bis dahin solltest du dich jeden Tag fragen, ob du die richtigen Entscheidungen getroffen hast.
he's Michel. He's Jonas' father. He has the same book Ines had when she's in the present. Why would she keep the book? Oh my god.
Woher kannst du das? Ich komme aus der Zukunft. Du bist cool. Nee, ich bin Mikkel.
Oh my god.
Hallo Mikkel, Junge aus der Zukunft. Ich bin Hannah.
Ein Faden, rot wie Blut, der unser aller Tun
Stop
verbindet.
watching them goddamn.
Ich war nicht in Frankreich. Ich war in der Klapse. Wir nennen das posttraumatische Störung. Was da im Sommer zwischen uns passiert ist. Das war nicht einfach nur nichts, oder? Ich meine, wenn mein Vater sich nicht... Wenn es alles nicht passiert wäre.
Okay.
Ich bin Bartosz.
Ich weiß. Ich bin Noah. Willst du nicht einsteigen?
Why isn't he afraid? Kids are disappearing left and right, and let's get in a car with a stranger. Why not?
Betrügst du mich?
Who? Me? No. No.
Das würde ich niemals tun.
Ulrich hat ihre Brüste angefasst und hat sich auf sie draufgelegt. Und sie wollte es nicht. Und ihren Mund zugehalten. So.
Bitch.
Hat sie sich gewehrt?
Sie hat laut Stopp gerufen und gezappelt.
Du hast das Richtige gemacht. Du warst sehr mutig.
Very brave. Extremely brave. The bravest. You fucking liar. They arrest him. Yeah, you and the devil walking side by side. He brought him back. What's in the box? Oh. What? That looks from the future. Looks old.
Lieber Jonas,
Oh, we're gonna...
wenn du das liest, ist alles bereits unwiederbringlich geschehen. Ich hätte dir die Dinge sehr gerne früher erklärt. Aber ich hoffe, wenn du verstanden hast, wie alles zusammenhängt,
It's
wirst
him.
du meine
Oh my god,
Entscheidung
oh my god, oh
verstehen.
my god, oh my god.
Am 4. November 2019 bin ich durch die Zeit ins Jahr 1986 gereist. Der Junge aus der Zukunft blieb und wurde mit der Zeit ein Mann. Aus Mikkel wurde Michael, der niemals wusste, wohin er gehört.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Ich möchte mich gerne mit Ihnen über die Zeit unterhalten.
So that was a thing. I was right. Mikkel was actually Michael. Honestly, I thought I would be more surprised by it. Maybe I was kind of expected it. But by the end, I was so sad when they actually revealed who Mikkel is. It's not only that he's Jonas' father, but there are like so many other things that are really sad. For once, Mikkel never comes back in the present day. Ulrich and Katarina will never have their son back. Marta and Magnus will never have their brother back. It must have been so hard for Mikkel, accepting the fact that he will never go back, growing up in a time he doesn't belong with people he doesn't know. Despite that fact, he never gave up to find his way back. He made a whole map of the cave. He always looked for the crossing, but he never found it. It's impossible that he never saw Ulrich and Katharina in the present time when he was married with Hannah and already having a son. I think at one point he even saw himself as a kid, and he could never say anything. You know, like going to Ulrich and say, I am Mikkel. I traveled back in time and could never find my way back, and I had to grow up, and here I am. So be careful what you do with the little Mikkel, because at that time, in that year, I get lost. So like lock me in the house or something. What if he even knew his wife was cheating on him with his father? As I said before, I didn't want my theory to be true because it's like so sad. And now Jonas knows, and I feel sad for him as well. Like how you process all this, like the time traveling, and who actually his father was. And he also kissed his aunt, his father's sister. I mean, I know he didn't know, but like it's obvious they have feelings for each other. How he explains that to her? Maybe he can go like, you're with Bartosz, and Bartosz is my best friend, so like, we can do that. But then she will be, oh, I'm gonna leave him for you. Yeah, cool. Oh my god. And if this was true, imagine what else is true. And what other crazy thing is happening. Like, who is Noah? Like, what if, do we know something about Charlotte's parents? What if he's like her grandfather? I mean, he's obviously traveling through time. He's the same in 86 as he is in the present day. So Hannah is pretty obsessed with Ulrich. I thought like it was just a distraction for her to take her mind from the fact that her husband killed himself. But no, she's actually pretty obsessed, and she was for a lot of time. And now, after I saw what she's willing to do to break Katharina and Ulrich up, to break them up, I'm scared for what she is willing to do now. After Ulrich rejected her, like, I mean, he definitely has other problem on his mind right now, but she's really self-centered. I don't think she understands that his son went missing. It's all about her and her being with Ulrich. And like right now, I think she's kind of desperate, and she will do anything to have him back, or at least destroy their marriage. Like she might as well go to Katarina and tell her about what is or was between them, between Hannah and Ulrich. I'm also pretty sure that Katarina realized that Ulrich is cheating on her, or at least that Ulrich was in a really close proximity with Hannah. But also, I think that's the least of her problems right now, because she is really tormented by the fact that her son is missing. And I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if he's dead, you have a body, you just mourn and feel, like shit for a lot of time, but at least, you have a bit of closure. But when someone goes missing, you make all these scenarios in your head, like what if he's like suffering, what if he's starving to death, what if someone is doing horrible things to him. This episode was no joke. Like, finally some of the pieces, or at least one of the piece, is in place, but there are like so many others. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.